Hello YouTube. Today I wanted to talk about the color of the General Lee. I did this General Lee years ago, and the orange I kind of modeled after watching TV, and it was kind of a lighter orange, but you know how it was to watch TV back when the colors weren't so great. So this was the orange that I used, and I can't even remember what it was. It was out of a spray can, and then I put gloss over top of it, and that was actually the General Lee model kit, and I never even finished it. I would have done this, I think, when I was a teenager. This one doesn't even have an engine in it, but I basically did the body and the inside and then left it alone. But you don't have much time as a teenager to really mess with models. Also, it's interesting because if you look at the back window here, and this was the General Lee kit, that window is not inverted, you know, like the way it's supposed to be. Of course, they use different cars through the years. But anyways, that was the original General Lee kit built years ago. So I've looked years since looking for the right color, and I've heard, oh, it's Hemi orange, oh, it's this orange, oh, it's this, it's that, but nothing seems to really match up. So my best advice is basically to go get orange and red paint and mix your own color. And I'm going to put the color on this, a picture of it, here in a minute, and you'll see the color that I kind of modeled this newer one off of. And you can see, now this isn't gloss coated yet, but this is just a tad redder, if you can really tell. But it's definitely, it's still orange, but it's a tad red. Yeah, that looks better, you can tell. And look at that back window, that's inverted. And I don't know if you ever seen John Schneider's Bose General Lee. You watch a video of him talking about it, and that is the way his looks. So, and actually I was looking at the pictures of his car to kind of look for that color of what I wanted to use. And so I will show you that color now. Okay, so what I did was I bought Tester's Orange. If you can see, it just looks like that. I think they covered up the tag. It shows exactly what it is. But anyways, that's the Tester's Orange paint, and you can see the color. So I used a whole bottle of that. And then I got some red. And then I put that, and I don't even know if I used half of that. Let me check that out. Okay, so I didn't even use half of the red, but I just kept slowly putting a little bit more and a little bit more until I got that shade of what I wanted. And I probably used, I have a full bottle about down to right there. So, but you know, you have to judge, and you know, you take a little, one of those little like syringes and go in there and get some of that, and put some, just keep adding it until you get the tint that you want. And that is the tint that I got. And that, you may not be able to tell on the video, but it does match up. But this isn't glossed over yet. I have not put a gloss coat on this yet. But as you can see, that is a little redder than that old orange. And that is about right, because I don't want it too red, but you kind of want that darker tint. But you might want to go a little bit darker, you might want to go a little bit lighter. It's up to you. Right here, the way this looks at them, this looks like they're the same on this video, but I can tell you it's definitely not. But anyways, and I used the MPC kit, the Country Dodge Charger kit. for this one. You can also use the MPC City Slicker kit, if you can find one of those, to also make the old General Lee. But, you know, you'll have to buy the decals online because the decals are no longer in these kits. They're just like, they got the American flag, and I think it says General Grant, Washington, and everything like that. Tell you what, I'll just go ahead and pull the decals out so you can see that. So these are the decals that come with it now. And this kit is molded in a dark blue, a very dark blue, basically the same color that you have right there. I got the plastic on the box still, so you can't see it too well. There you go. So that kit is molded in that dark blue. So I actually primed this red. So, you know, after I could get all of the extra plastic, the seams and everything off, like there were seams right there. Same on the other side. There's a lot of extra plastic on this that I had to get off. Like there is a lot on this mold. Like right in there, there was a lot. Big seam, a lot in your wheel wells, a lot on the back and in the front. So that is one thing you'll have to really go through and cut a lot off and sand, but some of the stuff you won't be able to see unless you prime it. I primed it red, and then I was able to see the rest, which I got most of it while it was still the mold color. And anyways, primed it red, sanded the rest off, and then mixed up that orange and painted it, and it turned out like that. But these decals, I can actually use the 01. These are the ones it comes with now, which those are nice to use on something else, or, you know, if you want to do it like the Country Charger. But those are the decals they come with, and actually I built another one of these. I made Marty Robbins NASCAR out of it years ago, and actually used General Washington, and I believe it was this flag on a Mercury that I've yet to finish, but I did the body to that. So that all these work well. You can just keep using them for other kits, and the numbers too, so that's nice. But anyways, I just wanted you to see how I mixed it up. And like I said, that color, actually I'll put it in again at the end of what it looks like. Like I said, the video, I don't know if it does it that much justice, because it still looks oranger than what it is. And after watching some of the Dukes of Hazzard on TV, now that they've got the color looking great, and you know, everything looking pretty nice these days, and everything isn't so hazy, this color actually matches up with that car, or cars, because they used a bunch. And that was the thing too. I'd actually toyed with the notion of putting extra pieces on there. That way I could do the trim work, but I think I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't want to get too involved. Just want to do something nice. I think if I ever find another, maybe a better kit with more detail, I might try it again. But for now, this looks pretty good. But I can go with a little bit more detail than I did on this one years ago, because that one, I mean, I don't know, I think I was maybe 17 or 18 when I put that one together, so it's not as detailed as what one would want it to be, but it turned out okay. So anyways, I thank you for watching this video. If you like, please subscribe, and God bless.